Now is the winter of our discontent made glorious summer by this son of York. And all the clouds that lowered upon our house in the deep bosom of the ocean buried. Now our brows bound in victorious wreaths, our bruised arms hung up for monuments, our stern alarms changed to merry meetings. I first dreamt of becoming an actor when I was probably an 8th grader, and we went to go see 12 Angry Jurors at Steppenwolf Theater. And I remember looking at this play, and I knew I wanted to be part of that world. I grew up in Jefferson Park, which is a neighborhood on the northwest side of Chicago where I still live. My dream is to help improve and change my neighborhood, to leave it a more nurturing place for the next generation coming up. The Gift Theater was founded at the University of Iowa by myself and my buddy Will Nedved. The idea was a small room where people gather to experience powerful plays. My dream is to see the Gift Theater become the next great American ensemble. Just shortly after I started out in Chicago, out of nowhere, I had what's called a spinal stroke. It took a healthy 24-year-old and turned me into a quadriplegic. So I had to learn how to talk again, breathe again. I had to learn how to do everything, really. RIC is one of the most phenomenal places in the world. It's the Rehab Institute of Chicago. What RIC taught me is that you always have a choice when tragedy or hardship strikes. And what drove me to get back was to return to what I love doing, which is acting. They saved my life. They experiment with something called the exoskeleton. It's called ReWalk. With the help of RIC and ReWalk, I got back on stage, standing, walking, playing Richard III at Steppenwolf. The biggest champion for my dreams is my wife, Lindsay. She saw completely past a wheelchair or limitations. She's incredibly forgiving and kind. I think the greatest gift you can ever give someone is to love them unconditionally. And after I got sick, I didn't know if that was ever going to be possible again. Success to me means this. Doing plays and being in films and on television shows that I really believe in and enjoy and that challenge me. There are times when something we wanted looks unlikely or it's kind of receding in the rearview mirror. Amazing things happen when you simply decide, with no evidence whatsoever, to believe that they will. So I'm not willing to give up any dreams. I just don't think it's in my constitution.
American Family Insurance protects what you've achieved so that you can fearlessly pursue your dreams. What makes you a fearless dreamer?